Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Headman Jay coming back at y'all with a quick commentary video on a Monday. So we just had two great Game 7s over the weekend. First on Saturday, we had KD and the Nets taking on Giannis and the Bucks, where the Milwaukee Bucks ended up winning in overtime. So first of all, I just wanted to say what a series from Kevin Durant, really out here proving that he's the best scorer in the world. You know, I've been saying this for years, but I just feel like people just wanted to hate on him so much instead of giving him credit, and understandably so. But you know, at some point you got to mature as a fan and look past that and just give the man his credit. He's one of the best scorers in NBA history, and he's definitely the greatest of this era, and by the time he's done, he's probably going to be the greatest offensive player ever. So the first thing I wanted to say about the Bucks-Nets series is that I saw a lot of people on social media kind of trashing the Nets, trashing them as a super team, comparing them to the Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce Nets super team, which is ridiculous, which is just so stupid, which is such a bad comparison. Like, I can't believe people were actually making that comparison. And like, what bewildered me was that people in the comments were like, oh yeah, 100% facts, KD can't win without another superstar, blah blah blah, just like, and these comments would have like 1,000 likes, people just like regurgitating this garbage that they don't even take a second to think about. It really shows how diluted, you know, fans in basketball have become. I just feel like the sport's gone a little too mainstream, which isn't a bad thing for business, but you know, certainly a bad thing for people like me who actually enjoy the game and appreciate all aspects of the game. But hey, that's a conversation for another day. Back to what I was saying. The Nets were a lot closer than you think. I mean, if KD's foot is just a couple more inches behind that line, Giannis would have been clowned forever for that horrible buzzer beater attempt that he had at the end of the game. You guys remember that? Didn't get blocked, didn't anything. Giannis catches it with 1 second left and he shoots it behind the backboard. Behind? Are you kidding me? This guy won back-to-back MVPs and he can't even like airball correctly. So y'all don't even realize KD was a couple inches away from having the entire script flipped and having everyone shitting on the Bucks, everyone shitting on Giannis. But hey, it's social media. What are you going to do? You know, can't take anything personally, but I'm just amazed at like how stupid people are these days. KD and the Nets are fine. They're going to bounce back from this, you know, just trade Joe Harris. I wouldn't even trade Joe Harris. He had a bad series, you know, it happens to everyone. I'd say the Nets were just missing a little depth, and that's what happens when you have 3 superstars, you know, so they're just going to have to get some better role players. But Nets were awfully close, and we all know that. And as I said at the beginning, what a great series from KD. You know, we should be honored to watch him play. In fact, I'm sad that he doesn't have any more games this postseason because he's been playing well. So that's the first topic I wanted to talk about. The next topic we're going to be talking about is the other Game 7, the one that happened on Sunday, which was the Hawks versus the Sixers in Philadelphia. My big takeaway from that game: Ben Simmons is terrible. He has to be the most overrated star in NBA history. He is officially a role player. Ben Simmons, yes, you heard me right. Ben Simmons is a role player. This guy is never going to average over 20 points per game, which automatically negates him from being a star, especially at the point guard position. You know, he's never going to average a triple-double. He's not that good or aggressive enough. He is a role player. He's going to average, you know, 14 and 8. Which are really solid numbers, but he should be coming off the bench because he is a total liability. You can't have him in late game situations because point guards in today's NBA are expected to score. A guy at his size with his skill set should be able to score at ease, but he doesn't because he's not as good as anyone has made him seem. And no, he did not deserve to win Rookie of the Year over Donovan Mitchell. And no, that should not count as your rookie season, even if you miss your first season. But hey, but that's a conversation for another day that a lot of people are not ready for. Yeah, so Ben Simmons is terrible. You know, he took 3 shots in the fourth quarter, the entire series. That's horrible. For a guy who's playing almost all the game for a team that needs him to be good, that's terrible. You're telling me this guy made the All-Star team over Trae Young? That's ridiculous, man. That's absolutely ridiculous. The Sixers need to get Embiid an actual co-star. My last and third point, also continuing on with the Sixers and Hawks series, Trae Young is mentally tough. He can have a terrible shooting game. Yesterday he went 5 out of 23, and he can still come up clutch when his team needs it. He had 2 floaters in a row that got the Hawks a lot of momentum, and then he had a deep 3 that kind of extended their lead within the last couple minutes. He's also one of the best and most efficient passers I've ever seen. This guy's out here throwing bullets with his left hand, making it look easy, throwing lobs like it's nothing, fitting the ball in tight windows, being unselfish. Trae Young used to be selfish. He's not anymore, and it's scary when he's unselfish because he can go 5 out of 23 and his team can still win by a decent margin on the road in a Game 7 against the number 1 seed. I really think that he took not making the All-Star team personally. That's why he's been balling out. That's why he changed the way he plays. And when he saw that changing the way he played could have an impact on the winning, he's just going to keep doing that. So for me, Trae Young has really scratched the surface. And as I said before, Ben Simmons was an All-Star over Trae Young. Please, that's ridiculous. And the last point that I'll just say about this whole Trae Young thing and him being really good over these playoffs is that both Atlanta and Dallas won the draft night trade in 2018. Every single time they post Trae Young, I see comments, Luke is better, got thousands of likes. See, this really shows how delusional and stupid most modern basketball fans are. Both teams won the trade. Dallas got a great scoring point guard. Atlanta got a scoring point guard too, who plays a lot different than Luka. However, Trae Young is a better passer than Luka. And yeah, I know the West is a lot tougher than the East. Trae Young, in his first time in the playoffs, has led his team to the conference finals. Luka hasn't gotten past the first round. I know. Don't take everything I say with a grain of salt. Luka is still a better player. I'm just saying that both teams won the trade in a big way. I don't want to see any more comparisons. They are a lot closer in skill than you think. End of discussion. And yeah, guys, that's all I got to say for today. So to wrap it up, great series from KD. You know, I'm a little sad that we don't get to see KD anymore, but hey, it is what it is. Take number 2, Ben Simmons is terrible. And my third take, Trae Young is tough as nails, and he's a star in this league. And people should really let the him to Luka trade comparisons go. And with all it being said, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's your boy Headband J, signing off.